pull that out tonight?
Yeah, I think it's belief, consistency, and it might have not gone our way at sometimes, but we overcame adversity, and we've overcame it a lot this season. And we just trusted each other, and we continued to play.
I know so much of the talk at Media Day back in August was about getting to that Big 12 championship, and I know you still need help, but to get to 10 wins and overcome that milestone, how special was that locker room after?
Yeah, achieving 10 wins, that's never been done in history. It's awesome for these seniors to go out with a legacy just in this program. People are going to remember this team 133, and they're going to remember these seniors, most of all, because the way they were able to lead, bring us along the whole time this season, and to just go about their lives the right way on and off the field. It's truly remarkable for those guys, and I'm so happy for them.
I asked Coach about the Ohio game last year, and he referenced how he felt like this team found a quarterback that day. How do you reflect on that valley to where you guys are now?
Yeah, it's process. I knew after that game that we did have a good team. Honestly, that fourth quarter showed us a lot. There's a lot of grit in that game, a lot of stuff that we, probably didn't want to have. And so after that game, we all looked each other in the mirror. We figured out each other. We went back to work, and ultimately, it's led us to this point right now. And with just the friendships that everyone's built within the program, nobody's left out. And, everybody is a team. We're all one team, and that's what I think has brought us this far.
Rocco, how much focus is on the BYU game and ultimately Arlington?
Yeah, I would say, we're hoping that BYU can win, but right now we're trying to celebrate this win and focus on, what our minds should be on is the Big 12 championship and just preparing for that until, something else were to happen.
Rocco, Coach talks a lot about you guys will be defined by the way you play in November and the way the season ends in November. How do you feel like you want this season to be defined after tonight's game? Yeah,
I would say, mental toughness is what this team is built on this whole season. And we continue to do it, especially today. And, we're going to continue to do that next week. And, hopefully we're in that Big 12 championship with BYU's help. And we're going to continue to, live by our standards and just continue to play our game.
What would one more opportunity to win a Big 12 title mean to you and I guess the rest of this group?
It would mean everything, especially like I was saying earlier. These seniors deserve a lot, and they deserve that game to go in and play one more time. And that's what I'm playing for is them. And, hopefully we can go in there and do it.
Now that you're on the other side of that 10-win milestone, is that something that was ever brought up in the locker room? How important was it to overcome that?
Yeah, I honestly didn't know that we never won 10 games, until mid-season. And at that point, I think that was our goal, was just, kind of making history in this program and just seeing where it leads us and seeing where it takes us. And right now it's, hopefully taking us to the Big 12 championship next week. And, it's a special thing to have, especially to be on the team that's been, the first, 10-win season. And so it's awesome.
How would you describe the not knowing right now for the next couple hours?
Yeah, I would say we can't really be focusing on that. Obviously it's a big game that we know, obviously you need to pay attention to, but we just went out there and won our 10th game, and that's all we need to focus on is, if we do potentially get that Big 12 opportunity, our focus is going to be going out and get that 11th win. So, we'll be watching it, but, it's going to be special for us.
Is it hard to take that Zen approach or not so much? Let go?
Not so much. All I'm worried about is, getting this team prepared for what's to come next week and just seeing what we're, up against.
Where are you going to watch it?
Probably just at my house. Yeah, that's it.
You guys, or what was it like for you to kind of navigate through a game like this where, the completions percentage down a little bit, but you still found a way to, lead this team to victory?
Yeah, obviously it just wasn't my night. I've never looked at my stats, cared about my stats. All I wanted to do was get a win. And that just, leads me back to those 2 losses that we had. I'd rather take away all those big stats that I had in those 2 games for those 2 wins. And that's what I, want this team to, ultimately just win as many games as we can for these seniors. And no matter how I did tonight, no matter what the score was, I just wanted to come out here with a win.
And the